have Rose here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be your Kiss of Death reading. So the Kiss of Death is going to be used with my vampire decks. So I'm going to be working with the Tarot of Vampires, and also the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. So if you're not familiar, the Wisdom of the House of Night, or the House of Night, is a vampire series. It's like a young adult book series. And so they are vampires. So that's why I'm going to use that. I also have the guidebook here because I may pull some cards that I might want to look at what the guidebook says, because sometimes the messages in the guidebook are really, really good. So just from past experiences. This is a mini reading. So we'll be pulling cards, but it is a mini reading, so just keep that in mind. And there's no question. Oh, yes. Excuse me. Single and interested in what I see. Yes, girl. Single and interested, wants to know what's popping up. So let's pull on the energy of your situation. So you don't have any jumper cards, which tells me, one, that you're not in a rush right now, because I feel like jumper cards, there would be like, ooh, immediate messages that need to be read. So the Hope card is popping up. The Love card is popping up. I love it. And Grove. I knew this card was going to pop up for you. That's why I kept the guidebook out. The Grove is like the one card in this deck that I'm just like, what is that supposed to mean? Like, now, intuitively, I see the Grove is like you have this cute little kitty who's sitting on a bench by himself, right? So I feel like what is happening here, intuitively, just by looking at the cards, you're hoping for love, but it's almost like you want it to fall out of the sky for you. That's what I feel like Spirit is saying for you. Is that you want love as bad as you want it, but it's almost like you're waiting for it to happen, like it to fall out of the sky. Some random person is just going to pop up into your world. And I feel like that may be an ongoing thing with you, and it's kind of like the opposite. You need to kind of put in more work and effort if you want to obtain love, okay? So for the Grove is, now is the time to apologize to anyone that you've harmed, make your friendships whole again, and choose healing over anger and pain. Choosing my beautiful Grove is a powerful sign that you are at a wondrous and strong time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect yet. Imperfection is perfect as it is. If you're hurting, know that it will pass and that I watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take this time to be there for this person. The sacred Grove heals all aches and pains, especially a heart that has been wounded. So when it comes to your love life, was there a past relationship that has caused you to be a little bit weary, you know, a little bit unsure of the direction where you want to take the love life? You're remaining hopeful, but I do feel intuitively, I feel like you're afraid to put yourself out there. I feel like you're afraid to be the person who is, you know, on the hunt. I feel like you would rather be hunted. I feel like you would rather have the person, you know, just come to you and not you have to make the first move. But I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like when you do see that one person that just completely interests you, you really need to step forward and go for it. We have the Five of Cups. Interesting. We have the Priestess, and we have the Two of Skulls, or the Two of Pentacles. So the Five of Cups is regrets. This is regrets. This is like feeling pain, remorse, but it's regrets. So when it comes to past relationships, I feel like there is a fear of rewriting, like a fear of reliving the past, a fear of you put a lot of your heart and soul into a relationship, and then if it doesn't work out, okay? But what you're being guided to do here is with the High Priestess and the Two of Skulls is saying, like, you need to trust your intuition when you're, you know, when you are on the hunt for love, and make a decision. You can't keep kind of like flip-flopping, because that's what the Two of Skulls is looking like to me. The Two of Skulls is kind of saying you're going back and forth. Yeah, I want to be in love. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. No, I'm not ready. Yes, I'm ready now. No, I'm not. So you're going back and forth, right? And I feel like that's just something that's maybe causing some major delays with you. And then I also feel like there's hope that maybe someone else will do the hard work for you. So you'll have someone that someone will show interest in you. They'll come to you rather than you having to go to them. And I think that's hopeful for you, that it would make it a lot easier. The Daughter of Scepters. Daughter of Scepters is the Knight of Wands. So I just feel like, in this situation, when you meet love again, it's going to be coming from you. You can't wait for it to fall from the sky. There has to be action that needs to take place. Let's pull on what's to come. Now keep in mind, anything can change, okay, in the future tense. But let's just see what's to come involving your love life. Yeah, you don't get any jumper cards. Honesty, self-worth, loyalty. I love it. So I feel like what's to come with love is, first off, you need to be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, what do I truly want in love? What do I truly want in a mate? What do I know I deserve? The self-worth card is popping up. To me, this is saying that there needs to be work done within you first. Before that you can actually actively go and seek love. It'll be so much easier when you have self-worth, when you love yourself enough to allow yourself to be loved by someone else, okay? When you have that confidence, when you're honest with yourself with what it is you truly desire, what you truly want, when you are no longer looking in your past, when you're ready to live the present and move on into the future. Oh, and then you have the Lord of Grails. So there's your cups. There's your person, right? Of course, he's holding Medusa's head, but to me, that's like he's gallant. He's excited. He's bringing Medusa's head because he conquered. It's like he's bringing you a gift. So I do feel like love will come your way and it will happen. The loyalty card will happen. You're going to meet someone who will be more loyal, and probably this is coming as a key for the previous relationship you were in. Someone who's more loyal, honest, and trustworthy is what you're looking for. But also the key here at the core is your self-worth. You got to love yourself. You got to work through that first. You have to love yourself, like that saying goes, you have to love yourself before someone else can love you. And I feel like that's so true in your case. The fact that you didn't have any jumper cards at the beginning when I was first starting your reading is telling me that there's still some work that needs to be done. There's some patience that needs to happen. And then, once your mind is in the right spot, love's going to come your way. Okay. You're going to find that person. Lord of Knives. So here they are coming out of the woodwork. I will laugh if there's another one. Okay. We got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Grails. So I feel like you're going to have some suitors coming out of the woodwork, two of them in fact. So we have cups and knives, so water or air signs. But I definitely feel like that when you have self-worth and you're confident in yourself, you know what you want in love, you're honest, you're loyal. Those are traits that are attractive, and that's what people will notice. And then you have the Queen of Cups, where you're just going to feel so much more in control of your emotions. You've sought closure. You've allowed closure to take place from the previous relationship. You've forgiven yourself. You've forgiven that person. You've moved on from it. A Queen of Cups is sure of what she wants. She's comfortable. She's ready for the next best thing. I love it. I think that's amazing. And to me, I kind of see this as like a one-up, right? From that Five of Cups. It's going to take me forever to find it, but I'll do it for you. The Five of Cups that we pulled, it's a serpent. She's a serpent, okay? but she's unhappy. Whereas the Queen of Cups, you have the serpent wrapped around her, but she's much more confident. So I feel like in this state right now with where you're at in that Five of Cups, there's some closure that needs to happen from a previous relationship. And once you can do that, you're going to start seeing the suitors coming out of the woodwork. And then you'll be so confident enough in yourself to be the one to make the move. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you, my love. I hope that that makes sense. I hope it give you something to consider. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you have any questions, send me an email. And anyone who's watching, this is the Kiss of Death reading. It's a mini reading. If you would like to book this one or something else, click the links below, check me out, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, loves.